If we look backwards, we've seen quite a rapid shift in how power in this country is generated. Transitions we've seen so far have been very large scale and about the system as a whole. The inflection point we're at now, where we look forward, is really about how that starts to happen at a more local and regional level, which is really exciting.
This is a once in a lifetime change at that end of gas for new builders coming. So that electrification of heat and transport is huge. And the expectation that double the demand will be on the grid sets a huge challenge for the country.
One of the big changes that we've seen in the energy system over the last decade is the move from big fossil fuel power stations to a system that's dominated by renewables. One of the opportunities that creates, though, is for flexibility, and that means using things like batteries, whether they are huge batteries that are connected to the power system, or a small battery in your home, or actually even your car plugged in at home, and they can provide that flexibility to the grid and help balance the wind and the solar, which overall delivers a more efficient system for everyone.
The electrification of heat means we've now put a lot more demand on the grid. We want to build a lot more homes, huge ambition there. Our job is providing utility networks to allow house builders to do that. So the focus is on how do we make better use of the existing grid capacity? How do we reduce reinforcement?
We see microgrids as actually playing an essential role in the overall energy ecosystem. For us to actually achieve meaningful decarbonisation, it's a combination of actually both grid as well as localised energy storage generation and distribution. It's a combination of all those factors coming together to deliver the best outcome for the grid as well as the homeowner.
Our perspective is that every pathway to net zero in every home involves hot water storage, and intelligent hot water storage plays a crucial role because we don't have enough power through our electrical infrastructure to replace the gas connections that we're going to be getting rid of. And so if you want a shower, if you want heating on demand, you need to store that thermal energy. And the cheapest way to do that is within an intelligent hot water tank, which by being intelligent can choose to heat itself when the price of electricity is low or even negative.
For many years it was about fabric improvements and maybe some renewables on the home, but now that we're in a world where people are moving to all electric with heat pumps or direct electric, then that relationship between the building and how it generates its energy, how it stores it, and helping everyday people understand how to optimize that for their own benefit, it brings a different aspect. It's no longer just technical, it's about humans as well.
Our proposition incorporates technology as well as funding to enable the developer to deliver housing that actually remains affordable. And that's a really important facet of actually going green. Doesn't mean that it costs more.
My ambition for what a really good future home looks like is my ambition for all people's homes, really. That it should be efficient and cheap to run, it should be controllable, it should be comfortable, it should have good air quality. And for me, you know, that health, homes, comfort, that's what people live and experience. And I think the Future Home Standard does get us further down the line compared to what we've had before.
As an industry, like people to be able to move into these homes that have very different and new technologies, but to do it as seamlessly and as intuitively as they can. And that means that we're trying to come up with ways of designing the homes and explaining and introducing that new home to people. So it's a natural transition and they get the real benefits without feeling that they have to adjust to the technology. It should be the other way around.